You don't apply for this job. You get chosen. And once you're in, you don't fully come back out. It starts with a phone call you almost don't answer. Unknown number, 202 area code, Washington, D.C. You pick up. The voice on the other end is calm, controlled, almost too calm. They know your name, your military record, your discharge date. They know things you never put on a resume. "We've been watching you for a while," the voice says. You don't ask who "we" is. You already know. 3 days later, you're in a nondescript office building in Arlington, Virginia. No logos on the walls, no receptionists, just a long hallway and a man in a dark suit waiting at the end of it. He shakes your hand, doesn't smile. Former Army Ranger, 2 tours, excellent marksmanship, clean record. He's not asking, he's reciting. The interview lasts 45 minutes. They ask how you respond under pressure. They ask if you have a family. They ask if you're willing to relocate on 0 notice. You say yes to everything, because the number they write on that white piece of paper and slide across the table, that number changes the way you breathe. You sign the NDA before you leave the building. You don't tell anyone where you're going. Not yet. Your first week isn't glamorous. You're not standing next to anyone famous. You're learning hallways. You're memorizing floor plans of Mar-a-Lago, Trump Tower, Bedminster. You're running evacuation routes in your head until they feel like muscle memory. There are 12 people in your cohort, all former military, all serious. Nobody jokes around. Your supervisor, call him Harris, is ex-Secret Service. He's done this longer than you've been alive. He tells you one thing on day 1. Your job is not to be brave. Your job is to be invisible until you need to not be. You train for 8 hours a day. Threat assessment, crowd psychology, counter-surveillance. You learn how to read a room the second you walk into it. You learn the difference between someone who's nervous and someone who's dangerous. You learn that sometimes those are the same person. You don't carry your weapon yet. That comes later. For now, you watch, you learn, you blend. You are a shadow that breathes. Your first real assignment is a campaign rally in Phoenix, Arizona. The arena holds 18,000 people. You arrive 6 hours before doors open. You walk every inch of that floor. You check every entrance, every exit, every catwalk. You memorize the faces of every vendor, every staff member, every security volunteer. When the doors open and the crowd floods in, something shifts in your chest. Not fear, something sharper than fear. Hyper-awareness. Every face becomes a variable. Every bag becomes a question. Every sudden movement becomes a calculation. Your position stage left, 15 feet from the podium. And then he walks out. The crowd erupts. You don't react to the noise. You scan. You are the only person in that arena not looking at Donald Trump. You are looking at everyone else. For 3 hours, your eyes never stop moving. Your hand never leaves your side. And when it's over, when he's back in the motorcade and the arena empties, Harris finds you near the exit. He nods once. That's it. But from him, that nod means everything. A month in, something changes. You get reassigned. Not to the outer perimeter, inside the bubble. That means you're now within arm's reach. That means you eat when he eats. You move when he moves. You sleep in the room next to his. The bubble is its own world. Different rules, different rhythms. You learn his patterns before you even realize you're learning them. You know when he's in a good mood by the way he walks off the elevator. You know when something is bothering him by the speed of his steps. You don't speak unless spoken to. You don't make eye contact unless necessary. You are furniture that can run and shoot. But you start to notice things. The phone calls at 11 p.m., the aides who look terrified when they deliver certain documents, the names that make the room go quiet. You don't ask questions. That's not your job. Your job is the body. But your mind starts filing everything. 6 months in, your salary gets bumped significantly. They don't tell you why. They don't need to. You've proven something. You showed up to a situation in New York, a confrontation outside Trump Tower, a man who breached the outer perimeter, and you handled it before anyone else even processed what was happening. Clean, fast, invisible. No headlines, no drama. That's exactly what they wanted. Now you're traveling internationally, Scotland, Saudi Arabia, meetings that don't appear on any public schedule. You stand in rooms where decisions worth billions of dollars are being discussed. You understand maybe 20% of what's being said. You don't need to understand it. You just need to make sure nobody in that room makes a move they shouldn't. The money is real now. A penthouse sublet in Miami, a truck that doesn't need financing, savings that actually grow. But something else is growing too. A quiet tension you can't name. You start sleeping lighter. You start checking your rearview mirror more than you used to. You start noticing when you're being watched, not from threats, by your own people. 8 months in, you know things. Not secrets you were told, secrets you witnessed. The meeting in Palm Beach that wasn't on any calendar, the document that got shredded at 2 a.m., the name of the foreign official who came through the service entrance with no press, no record, no trace. You don't talk about these things, not to your colleagues, not to your family, not in your own head if you can avoid it, because you've started to understand the ecosystem you're living inside. Everyone who gets close to power either gets absorbed by it or spat out by it. There's no neutral ground. One night in a hotel in Palm Beach, Harris pulls you into a stairwell. He's never done that before. "You're doing well," he says. You wait. Just remember, loyalty here isn't about who you like, it's about what you know and what you don't say. He holds eye contact for 3 full seconds. Then he walks back through the door. You stand in that stairwell for a long time. The fluorescent light flickers above you. And for the first time since you signed that NDA, you feel something cold move through you. Not danger from outside, danger from inside.